Okay, so the time is now very late on my side, but I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on. Roll the clip. Alright, so first things first, as I promised, there is a storage system here. As you can see, they all have their own individual item frames. It's all been sorted, it's all been like ease of access for me. However, it hasn't been automated because I couldn't think of a way to get all that storage and all that space so compacted into that Dreamcatcher sort of shape. So I might make an updated version of it which goes into these walls here, following the shape of the hole. Until then, this is as good at manual sorting as I can get. As you can also see, we also fixed up the Nether portal so it's no longer dangling menacingly above the rest of the base. It's got like all four sides of it all set up to go to the same portal, which took a lot more effort than I was hoping for because I had to individually link up each one to the same portal in the Nether. And it was just a whole time. It took longer than I hoped. And then down here you can also see that we have our enchantment set up. Now before, it wasn't actually a full enchantment table, it was just like 2 bookshelves short. But I've now added like another 5 just to make doubly sure. I've also planning on adding more just to make it blend more into the Dreamcatcher, add a bit more effect to it. Also sort of stapled on, here's our bestiary sort of tome, lectern, holdy placey. As you can see down here, our treasury has also been updated, so it looks a lot prettier. The piles have grown a bit. Now we've got more piles for more ores, more stackable things. I'm thinking of expanding it more so that no matter like every ore, including like amethyst, never amethyst, and stuff like rubies and silver, each get their own pile. Even ore, oh, not even ore, even coal. You know, it gets a bit of everything, really massive sort of feel to it down the line there. Yeah, those are the biggest changes to it, along with all this vanity section up here. As you can see, I've pinched some of the clouds from the cloud in the Twilight Forest, and we fought the giants in. Although we fought our own giants in. That was a really like concerning moment when we went up there. And yeah, that's most of what I spent my time on doing this. I just want to get that out of the way quick so we can get on with like the crux of the episode, what we're doing most. Enderman, farming, time, now. Yes! Looks like a good enough area for where to put the Enderman farm. There seems to be plenty of them growing around here. So might as well put these down, get this out, ready to go. But as a quick first aside thing, Troy's added a mod, I think it was called Actually Additions, I think it was, which added things like golden bags of holding and stuff like that. He wanted it for a cursed leash, or cursed lasso I should say, so he could you know, carry hostile mobs around, so he could carry Medusa around with him. As a side thing, it adds these ender lilies, which means we can grow ender pearls, which is admittedly a little broken and a little unnecessary now that I'm building this farm. It's a nice thing to have, so keep some of those in there. First, let me grab these, some cobblestone. We need to get, I think like 32 long would be plenty of space for this. So let's go. Placing these. Oh, so I should probably say this Enderman farm design was not by me. It's by Mysterious Gal, and on Instructables. So I'll post a link to that in the description so you guys can see like a step by step of making it. Admittedly, it's a pretty basic idea for a farm. It's effective and it's good as like a starting point for like first redstone farm sort of thing. Because the redstone in it is bare minimum, but it works, which is the important thing. Instead of putting it in the middle of this area, it would have been much better to make it sort of a bridge going out. That way the only place I'll have to spawn in that radius will be up there. So I'm gonna quickly move this all across. It should be a good time. Alright, as you can see, big. Spend some time getting it so that it's the proper full height for the Enderman. And also, I've got these cobblestone railings going like with 3 block separation in between each of them, or 2 block separation. That Enderman can't spawn between it, so that they can only spawn at the top. They're gonna have to fall down here. Then what we want, just extract it. There's another one on the other side to get the other bit of it, and we'll get us our XP farm. Otherwise, we just leave it down, and it's ender pearls. Ender pearls for days. We'll just have to stand in the middle and then let it come down to us. It's not fully automatic, and like there's no hoppers or anything, but I kind of like it like this. Okay, so I've only got a few more pieces to set, but you can see the basic mechanism working here. So as you can see, the Endermen will spawn up here. They'll stand on one of the pressure plates, and that will like push these bad boys out. It matches like each one of these. They're all linked up, so it only hits the one like comes out. It just makes it makes me feel better knowing that happens. I could have made it so that like once any of these pressure plates hit, they just activate all of them, but I like this touch a bit more. Plus I got a bit of the redstone to spare. All that's left to do to get that is the put the cobblestone in between it, and that way it'll actually push the player off, or the Enderman off the side. And as you can see, once they fall off the side, they fall into like this fine chasm here, which I just fell straight through. That slows their descent. As you can see, the stone buttons here stop the vines from growing too far, so that make sure that they stop there. And that should be the perfect height to land. If it's like this, they'll have half a heart left. If you flick the switch, it's instant kill. Yeah, all that's left to do is add the cobblestone up here, and then get like this mechanism here, this standing on here, has like it's infinitely repeatable, like going upwards. So I'm going to see how many more layers I can add before I run out of slime for the sticky pistons, because that's my biggest problem with sticky pistons. At the moment, I don't have a slime farm, so this is as good as I can do. Yeah. Alright, so as you can see, I managed to get 2 layers and 4 extras on this side. I haven't managed to get any on the other side yet, just because I wanted this side to... I want to finish 3 layers on this side before I start the other. It's gonna be a lot of slime, because it's just a lot. Plus I've also gone through like the extra cobblestone I had, and I've only got like 4 and a bit double chests. Let's show off it in action. You know, Endermen go down there, they fall down here, then land here. On this bit, there will be like one half of heart left, and you can just like kill them with literally anything. Yeah, blowing in their general direction would kill them, and then this would just kill them as well. And yeah, that's fairly straightforward. To make sure there's many spawn around up there as possible, I need to light up the surrounding area. It's fairly bright all along there. Hopefully they'll just be spawning up there. I don't know though. I do not know. Alright, so I haven't had any Endermen drop down yet. I'm starting to have little faith that this will work. It's a cool design, and I'm really hoping it does, but if I can find some way to boost Endermen spawning up here, I don't think this is gonna work. As far as I can tell, this should be working. The Enderman spawning up here. If any of you in the comments know anything, let me know. First time handling Endermans. Yeah. That's what they'll see when it works, and it should. Guess it's time to head back. Alright. That should do it for this episode. Fair amount of work has gone into a bunch of things. Yes, Ran, a fair amount of work. As you can see, we got the this Dreamcatcher pendulum sort of working. We've got the enchantment room down there. It's more of an enchantment area. Got a still floating island of glass, chests and bookshelf. Now, Nether portal area. Some fixes that need to happen around there. Got a storage system here. Sadly not automated. I didn't know how to get this small space automated, so it's like that for now. Might make it bigger and put it around the walls in here so we can actually get it automatically sorting. And it seems like the perfect amount of area to get like some of each of the important items. There'll be a lot of chests there. A bit of flare here. Gonna need to get some more dangly bits around the circle. Something on top of the circle, like the actual where the bed's gonna go, where I'm gonna stay. And the Fire Lord inspirations up there, because this bit's more like water bending, knowledge sort of library area. Yeah, that's that. But down here, we still need to get something going off in each of these corners, plus trophies. Plenty of trophies. Got lots of trophies. And maybe expanding this treasury room a bit. Maybe making something for each of these, like, separate ones. Whole one's gonna look strange, but it'll be nice. Yeah. Say that's about it for this episode. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for being here. And as soon as I get out of that hole, yeah. Thanks for being awesome people. Bye. Soon.